to another episode of the Whatever Buddy podcast. Episode 101 is upon us, and here we go. Let's do another 100. The first was so good that we took a week off, but now we're back. We're ready to go. That's right. Ryan's back in Pittsburgh. Johnny's in LA, and we're going to take you to another place right about now. And we got things to talk about. So with no further ado, Ryan and Johnny. Welcome back to another episode. We're in the second hundreds of the hundreds of the Whatever Buddy podcast.
101.
101.
My
101.
lighting's weird because I'm home. I'm home, baby.
I kind of like your lighting better there. This is old school shit.
I look dark, but whatever. I'm going to deal with it. My camera up here doesn't look dark, so go to the YouTubes.
Yeah.
Make fun of me.
So, we're on Harris's schedule again.
No,
Here
we're not on my schedule again. No.
You go to the
Okay, well,
you go to the East Coast, and all of a sudden I got to do everything 3 hours earlier.
So I'm going to let you talk. Tell me exactly why you think the time revolves around me, and then I'm going to retort.
Well, you couldn't do it Thursday.
Go ahead.
Okay. You couldn't do it Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday because of travel.
I was not feeling good. I was very, very much not feeling good. I can explain that to you.
Well, but you wanted me to talk.
That's on me. You know what? That's on me.
Okay.
Continue.
All right. So then you're like, I can do it on days that you can't do it. So it's like, all right, fine. And then now it's like 12:30, right?
No.
Right?
We set the time for 12. We're 3 hours apart. I said 12. You go, I need a half hour to set up, so call it 12:30, 3:30. I said, okay, all good. We're sitting here at 4:06, and I got invited to 2 cookouts. And by the time we get done with your slow poking on the pod, it's going to be getting dark out. Probably
well,
not.
What? Then you know
summer.
what? I don't feel bad at all because I got invited to 0 cookouts, 0,
Come
big
to mine.
0. So now I want you to be late to your fucking cookouts. Yeah. Hey, I got another beef to fucking pick with you.
Your clock revolves around nobody but you, my dude. That's just simply fact.
No,
your time. Your time is
You're
your
so
time.
caught up in your own time that you don't realize that it's your time that's fucking us all up. Listen to this.
Whatever, dude.
Did we have this problem when you were in LA?
I don't do anything when I'm in LA. I play music and I do the podcast. Here, I actually have a life and friends.
See what I mean? It's all about you. And, all right, here's the other beef.
Dude, if you say that one more time, I swear I'm going to get an early flight back and I'm going to come over to that studio. I'm going to kick your ass. It's all about me, Johnny. It's all about me, Johnny.
Yeah.
Hey,
nice. Stop, boy. Yeah. Somebody's got his panties in a bunch with that one. So check it out.
I have a bunch of pet peeves today.
Did you see Did you hear
me? Did you hear me?
Yeah.
And then you can continue. Okay.
All right. I'm going to have you look something up because I stumbled upon the best video ever. I might have sent them to you via text. With that being said, here's my beef that I have with you. I'm listening to the episode 100. I didn't want to watch it. I don't like looking at myself, but I like listening to it in the car. This whole video thing, this is all your game. I don't know, not my deal. With that being said, I didn't know what the word rhetorical meant. It's not a rhetorical question. And I said, please cut this out so I don't sound like an idiot. And what do you do?
It was funny, so I left it
You
in.
left it. And now I just reminded everybody how much of a fucking idiot I am.
Well, there's times, hang on, give me pause for 1 minute.
And we're not working on your fucking time over here.
Yeah, my lighting's jacked up. Whatever. I'm getting used to it. I'm getting my sea legs back. I left a rhetorical comment in because it was funny. Because you're not a stupid human most of the times. And the fact that you didn't know what rhetorical meant is hilarious. So I'm not going to cut that out.
I went to music school. They don't teach us about words.
Well, do you read books? Okay, you know what? Moving on.
What kind of, no, they got audiobooks now. Why would I read a book?
You know what? Cousin Wee Wee was right. There's going to be an angry podcast from Ryan. I'm getting ready to go to the airport.
When?
Well, when I came a couple days ago, when I came back here, and I put my shoes on, and there's gum on them.
Oh,
if you as a human being can't take 5 steps and throw your gum away in a trash receptacle, you're a piece of shit. Total piece of shit. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, I had to get a screwdriver and I'm like picking the gum out of my shoe tread, you know, smelling all like mint.
So let me
sitting there thinking like, well, the thought that made me say I want to talk about this is that asshole's going about his day, and I'm getting ready to go to the airport, which is one of the least fun things that I can on this planet conceive, and I got to sit there and take time with a screwdriver to pick his lazy ass gum off my shoe.
What's worse, gum or dog shit?
Dog shit's worse because it's dog shit,
and it smells.
Yeah,
you get away with gum on your shoe.
Yeah, if you can't pick it up, then don't have a dog.
The other day, I'm getting out of my car and I have a big nose, so I smelled it. So I didn't step in it.
I'm agreeing with the smell part, not the nose part.
Well, it's big. I'm not going to deny it. It's fine. It's part of my charm, along with anyway.
Yeah.
So I get out of the car. This person, this is what I like the gum thing. Not only did you leave your dog shit there, that's diarrhea shit. Like you're really going to make somebody's day miserable. Did I ever tell you about fuck it, who cares? I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah. This is going to be a good one today, dude. If you stop coughing, it'll be a good one. How many times walking down the street you see dog shit and then you see like the skid because you know that someone stepped in it and it just smeared?
I saw that same dog.
I just all the time.
That same dog shit that I just described, I saw 6 hours later with that same exact thing that you just described.
Uh-huh. Now someone's at home wanting to go about their day doing something different. They got to clean that off their shoe. Man,
your niece graduated, huh?
Yeah.
Congratulations, Bells.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
She's a good kid. I'm proud of her. Publicly on the record, I'm saying, oh yeah, of course he is. I'm saying I'm proud of her. She's doing good. She's doing good, kid.
Of course. What did you think I said?
What did I think? You said good job. Yeah, you said I appreciate you bringing that up.
You said, of course he is. Who were you talking about?
I thought you said, is your brother proud of her? And I said, of course he is.
Well, I mean, of course. That's a dumb question. I would never even ask that because, why waste the energy to even ask that stupid question? Of course he is.
You just asked it.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I was going to say, and it was your brother's birthday.
Oh, okay. Well, listen, man.
Yeah. Who's the interrupter now?
So I've been busy.
Dude, did you know what that sounded like?
It's not that my life is always on my
Redemption?
schedule. It's that I've been busy. Man, I'm shouty today.
Yeah, you're cutting me off left and right. Shawshank Redemption. Yep. You know when Tim Robbins is explaining to Morgan Freeman the whole scheme while they're in the library, and Morgan Freeman goes, I just had snot come out of my nose. That's what you sounded like.
Yeah, and it was at that moment Andy Dufresne realized he messed up.
So how do I get this jerky out of this bad mood of his?
I'm not in a bad mood.
You stepped in gum 5 days ago. You're still pissed off about it. Oh, dude, check it out.
I just thought it was interesting to talk about. You asked me how my flight went. That's how it started.
No, I didn't ask you how your flight
and then I got into the Uber.
At any point.
And then I got into the
point did I ask you how your flight was?
Well, that's on you, asshole. And then I get into the Uber. I call the Uber. The Uber's taking me to the Burbank airport, and it was 100 degrees. The guy had his windows up and no vent on.
Did you ask him to turn the vent on?
I didn't ask him. I cracked the window. It was at that moment that I realized I probably needed to chill out a little bit, and I did.
You've been very high strung lately. I mean, you did have me living on your couch there for a minute. That usually would do it.
Yeah.
So check it
I'm
out.
a good friend.
Here's a Tesla statement that isn't ragging on Teslas. I just want to call out this phenomenon that you pointed out.
Okay.
No lie, dude. Always in twos.
It's always in twos.
It's the weirdest thing. Why is this? It's the weirdest phenomenon. Why are Teslas always in twos?
Let's come up with a reason for why the Teslas always come in pairs.
I cannot stop looking at the guy who buys the Tesla truck and thinking to myself, you're the ultimate jerk off. And everybody knows you're a jerk off, but you think you're a cool guy.
Do you think they buy them together? Like the guys that are driving together? Like they're just...
Dude, but do you ever think that the other one pulls up next to him and be like, yo, mine's cooler than yours?
They pull up next to each other at a stoplight, and it's like that scene in Van Wilder where they rev their engines, and it's like,
they don't. Those things don't even rev, do they?
That's my point, dude. Listen to my rev. They're like at the red light, and it's like. How's that not funny to you? That's hilarious.
Hey,
you're just not paying attention.
Did I send you the videos that I made on my own? I might be able to pull. Actually, I made them on my phone, so I can pull them up here. Let me. I found these, dude. These are Ryan Harris videos, and all I'm going to do to set them up is, and I'm sorry, Andy Cuttercat, this has nothing to do with sports. It has to do with the names in sports. With that being said, I'm stumbling upon this, and I find this video on YouTube that says best NFL season ever. 1973. Okay. And what made me click on it was OJ was running the ball like he was running from the law. Same kind of concept, but different. Okay.
You're losing me. You said these are Ryan Harris videos.
Yeah, you'll love this. You'll love it.
Oh,
I made them.
I heard that, and I thought you made videos of me.
No. That would be funny though if I did.
I would have preferred that since it's all about me this episode.
Well, it usually is. It's called the most exciting season ever. That's what caught my attention, and it's got
the most exciting season ever. But it's what year?
1973. But look, when you
boring.
See that when you see
boring.
But when you see the picture,
okay,
you'll understand why I clicked on it.
Why you think it? You think that I'll think it's the funniest thing I've ever seen?
No, I don't know. But no. That's why I clicked on it. Look at OJ, right? It says 1973. Okay. So right. I click on this. I gotta find. Right, I gotta find the scenes. Now let me find it. Wait. All right.
I'm bored already.
Shut up. You're gonna love it, dude. Trust me, it's worth it. All right.
The average made field goal percentage in 1973 was 62.5, with the NFL leader being the Browns' Don Cockcroft with a 7.
Don Cockrock.
What's this? Cockrock?
Yeah, Don Cockrock. That was that guy, right?
It's mildly funny. It's mildly. I like where you're trying. I appreciate the attempt.
Shut up.
Cockrock. Harris is gonna laugh because you said cock.
This is better. Not the monkey.
That's pretty funny. That's funnier than Cockrock.
Great. I found this myself.
Thanks for not moving your mouse cursor.
The Ineptitude Award goes to number 11, Dick Shiner, for directing 2 first downs and 83 total yards of offense.
Dick Shiner. I found these myself. That's great. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. You got me with Dick Shiner.
Yeah.
Dick Shiner.
Don Cockrock and Dick Shiner.
So question for you. Is Dick Shiner, is that a Dick Shiner or is it a Dick Shiner? Do you see what I'm asking? Is it a Dick Shiner, like got a shiner on your dick? Or is it a Dick Shiner?
Like
you
a
got
black
a shiner.
eye.
You got a black
eye on your dick.
Because I
took it the original way, like he's, shining that dick.
Oh man, sorry, Mom.
Yeah, hey, Mom. My mom don't listen. My mom listened to the first episode.
That's good. Do you use Snapchat?
I know nothing about it.
The app, Snapchat.
I don't know. I don't use it. No,
I don't use it either. But it's on my phone. Every morning I wake up with at least 2 notifications. I open the app. I check the notifications. I close the app. And I never use the app. Why do I do that?
Because it's not our generation.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, why do I have an app on my phone that gives me an alert, a notification that kind of annoys me, if I'm being honest? So I'm angry. It's all good.
Why not just
it annoys
delete the
me.
app?
I wake up and I'm angry about it.
Why don't you just delete
and I erase the notification. And then every day I think, I'm going to delete this app. And then I don't.
What's the FOMO with the app you don't use?
Because maybe I'll use it one day. I don't know. It's weird, right? Whatever.
I gotta shave. I've been lazy, Harris.
Good topic.
Lazy.
Good topic. What else you got?
I told you I was done. That's all I had.
You telling me you came to record a podcast with one video.
I'm waiting for you to inspire me. You've given me nothing. I always feed off of you, and you're giving me nothing to work with because you're just angry. Like that guy said.
I'm not angry at all. I'm not angry at all.
Like in the comment 100 guy with that. We don't need to hear about your problems, Harris.
Well, that guy was an asshole. We established that. We established that guy was an asshole. Yeah. You know what I did 2 days ago? You know what I did 2 days ago? Did you ever watch Hot Ones? The First We Feast YouTube channel where they eat the hot wings?
Oh, yeah. That was that a YouTube channel or a TV show on like fucking Spike or something?
It's a YouTube channel. The dude's an amazing interviewer. He has great guests on, and they eat hot wings.
And they get hotter and warmer.
They get hotter and hotter and hotter.
Yeah.
Well, you can order those kits. So my friend knew I was coming home, and he's like, "Do you want to do a hot ones challenge?" And I was like, "Absolutely, I want to do it." I don't know how good I.
Did you do it already?
I'll tell a story. I didn't know it. I'm not claiming to be good with hot stuff, but I love that show. And you can order the kits. And he had a bunch of people over. They cooked wings, and he set it all up like real professional. I'll try to put a picture in here. Go to the YouTubes and see me sitting at the hot ones table. And
where did you do this at?
Wings. I have a friend down the road here.
Did you do it at the house?
East. Yeah, we did it at his house. He had a party on Saturday, and
did everybody do it?
Not everybody at the party, but I went over with my buddy Frankie from Cherry Monroe and a couple other people, music friends and stuff. There's probably about 10 of us that actually did ate the wings. 10 or 11, I think 11.
How much was each fucking kit?
4 of us finished.
Were you? I guess you were one of them.
I finished. Frankie finished. My friend who hosted the party finished. His wife finished. And then a friend of his finished. So take that back.
That's
5 of us finished. Yeah, I know. I know.
The band dudes finished. Why? Because the band dudes take so much shit through the years that's
Dude,
nothing.
I'll tell you. Yeah. I think I'm used to beating myself up. Yeah, my body was just like, that's all you got. The first 7, I'll say this. The first 7 I would buy. They were so good. Some of them were pretty hot. They got pretty hot, and they increased a little bit.
Where'd he get them from?
You can order it through the YouTube channel First We Feast or their website. I don't know, one of those two. He ordered them through the show. They sell the sauces as merch, and you can do the challenge at your home. Can you imagine? They probably make a good bit of. They probably make a fair bit of coin doing that.
Show? Or is it like a
yeah, it's the exact same thing. It's like it's theirs. It's like it's the hot sauces that are on the YouTube channel. How are you not grasping this? It's from them directly.
Candace, I just brought this up to her when I saw her when we were in Columbia, Missouri. Is that what it was? And we went to that fucking
the Thai place?
Noodle place.
Yeah.
And it had the different levels of hot, and she was all like, "I'm from California. I can eat anything spicy."
I'll tell you what, dude.
Dude, I've never seen anybody sweat so fast in my life.
The first 7. I'm just gonna crowbar my point in here. The first 7 they increased in heat, but they were good. Okay, they were things that's disgusting that you're blowing.
Like how do you prepare that to make it work like this?
What?
What do you mean? What do you have to make new wings every fucking round?
So no, you cook all the wings. You set them up on the plate, and then you take. I think we had 11. So you take 11 wings, and you put the first sauce. You put it in place.
Each sauce gets 11 wings. Oh, there's 11 people. There's 11 people.
Holy crap! Yeah.
Chill out, bro. We're trying to understand.
I'm just it's a dumbass question. We prepared them all to begin with. It
seems pretty fucking logical to me.
Cooked all the wings, and then you took first wing sauce and shook it in the bag, set it up. Second wing sauce, shook it in the bag, set it up. Third wing sauce, sorry I'm angry, wee-wee's correct, shook it up, put it in place. Did that for 10 times, okay?
The Whatever Wee Wee podcast is pretty fucking funny.
I know. It's great. It's going to be great. So we go through the first 7, and like I've said, and I'm trying to get to my point, is the first 7 were good. And then 8 is this sauce called the Bomb. And it tasted like, if I could guess what pennies, like a dirty, take dirty money and just roll it in battery acid and then put that on a wing. It was so bad. It was so bad. It wasn't even really.
And what was the name of that hot sauce?
The Bomb Insanity.
All right. What happened to number 9?
Number 9 got hotter.
There's 10, right? 10 total?
There's 10. There's 10. Yeah, there's 10 total. Number 9 got
7
hotter.
Was fine. 8 was the first. Like
up to
it
7.
Went from fine to just shit like that.
There were a few in the first 7 that were like, well, that's pretty hot. Like that's pretty hot. But if it's hot and it tastes good, I'm all about it. That's all good with me, you know. But number 8, the Bomb, it was like, dude, it tasted like battery. It was so bad.
So
the taste was
that's my question.
It wasn't even
my question. From 7 to 8, it just went from like these ain't too bad to this tastes like shit, just like that.
It escalated quickly. Yes, 7 to 8 was like, whoa, holy shit. And then 9 was another
because it tasted bad or because it was hot.
Mostly because it tasted bad, but it was also hot. And then 9 was an equal jump. It didn't taste as bad, but I didn't like it. And then it was hotter. So at this point, you're just like, oh, holy crap. Like I was being real careful with my lips too, because you get it on your lips. That's another.
Tell me about 9 again.
9 was hotter, tasted bad, but better. If that makes sense. It was better than 8 in taste, but still wasn't good.
Worse than 7 in taste.
Oh yeah.
Right. And then 10.
And then 10. On the thing they do this last dab where you actually put like an extra little dab on the wing of the sauce directly from the bottle. So we're doing it, and I did it. And 10 was delicious. 10's flavor was really, really good. And then all of a sudden it went from, and I ate the whole wing. I wasn't doing any of those like little half bite things. I ate the whole wing, and it went from delicious to, oh my God, what did I do?
How do you cool your mouth down?
I had
milk.
I had milk, but I wasn't drinking the milk because like
it's such a gross combination.
Yeah, it's like you put that content in your stomach. I didn't want to get sick, so I was like kind of sipping on it a little bit, and then I had ice water with like not cubed ice, but like the what's it called, like chipped ice, you know. And so whenever I got done with 10. Like I said, the wing, the flavor was delicious. How long did it take
for it to kick in, the heat?
I mean, the flavor, I was like, oh, that's really good.
You got on the wing. You put the wing down. How long?
Like about when I put the wing down, I was like, oh no. Oh gosh, what have I done? No, but yeah, it was really hot. Like everything was hot. So I'm just like sipping on water. And like it kind of started to subside. But for probably 30 minutes, seriously, probably 30 minutes, I had that cup of water and I'd sip it like just I wasn't like pounding water. I was just like sipping on it, you know, and like taking the chipped ice probably every 5 seconds. And if I didn't do that every 5 seconds and I let it go for probably call it 6 seconds, it was like everything just was fire hot hurt. It was fun though. I had a good time. After that cooled down.
I get that way with one Del Scorcho packet from Del Taco.
Yeah. I'm a little bit surprised though, because
I'm sweating hearing about your story right now.
I'm not great with hot stuff. I'm not trying to say that it was
Candace
she would probably do this wing challenge quite easily. Not easy. I don't want to say easily. It's not easy. I just kept thinking this dude.
I do my wings plain.
I'll do it with the rub every week.
Maybe. Yeah, well, that guy's he's got balls of steel,
or a stomach of steel.
I was in the hospital last week with food poisoning.
Maybe his name's.
That was a new experience. Yeah.
Wait, say that again.
I was in the hospital with food poisoning last week.
You had food poisoning, really?
Did I not tell you this?
You mentioned that you were in the hospital. Didn't know you wanted to talk about it. All good that you do, but you didn't tell me why.
I didn't really plan on talking about it, but you talked about having a stomach of steel, and I was like, well, I puked for the first time in my life that didn't include alcohol last week.
I don't buy that. You've never been sick and thrown up?
No, because I stopped myself. But this was one of those moments, like when you're drinking, and if you don't need to puke, you're not gonna puke. But when one time you'll just take that one shot and you're like, mouth instant water, you're like, I got to do it. I'm going to feel better, so I'll do it. That's how I got with what was going on with my. I ended up in the hospital.
I'm not sure. I've never like I don't think I've ever experienced that.
Well, okay. Well, maybe I'm an alcoholic and you're not. I don't know. With that being said,
I'm not calling you that.
Shut the fuck up and let me talk. God damn it. Sorry.
Who's angry now, wee wee?
Yeah. What is like wee wee hanging out there in your room or some shit like that?
Yeah, we're planning our next podcast.
Awesome. So I was worried that actually with the symptoms I had, that my appendix might have bursted. That was why I went to the hospital. Had I known it was just food poisoning, I just would have never went.
Did they tell you it was just food poisoning?
No, but they tested me for everything, and I mean, it's the only logical thing.
That's scary.
Yeah, I woke up. I made myself a bagel with pizza sauce and oregano on it for breakfast. It's great breakfast.
And the bagel gave you food poisoning?
No, it wasn't that. I ate it, and I knew this food was fine because I had just made a pizza the night before, or 2 days before. It takes about 12 hours. When food poisoning hits, you whatever gave it to you, you ate it 12 hours before you're getting sick.
Okay.
So me eating that bagel initiated my stomach saying, go fuck yourself.
So the bagel started you metabolized the bagel and then you got sick from what you ate the day before.
Like I didn't even make it through all the way through the bagel before I was like, man, I don't feel right.
What did you eat the day before?
Chicken.
Where from?
Burger King.
Oh yeah, dude.
Ask me how many hours I let it sit out before I ate it.
Wait, you bought chicken? What, like chicken? What kind of chicken? Chicken nuggets?
It's like it was a chicken sandwich. It was a chicken sandwich.
Chicken
but I ate chicken
chicken
nugs. I ate a hamburger. I ate a chicken sandwich all throughout the day. So it could have been any of the above, or it could have been just those fucking weird French fries I got from the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, man. Don't want, but.
Okay,
let's pick this apart. I'm not going
to make fun of you.
I'm not going to make fun of you. I'm going to ask you some questions. So
you can make fun of me.
No, I don't want to make fun of you.
This time I don't,
because you had food poisoning. You had food poisoning, and that's not fun. And if I had food poisoning, I wouldn't want to revisit it. But how long? You said, ask me how long the chicken sat out. How long did the chicken sit out?
It was already cooked, though, the chicken.
But you got it, and you let the sandwich sit before you
easily 9 hours.
Yeah, that's not smart, right?
I was shitting and puking pretty harsh the next day. Sorry for the listeners out there who don't need to picture that.
Well, you don't have to go there if you don't want to. I'm talking about the process that led up to it. I don't think food poisoning is fun nor funny, and I don't want you to revisit it, nor do I want to have to listen to it. But
how about I just shit my pants right here? On demand.
You bought...
Go. I did shit myself.
Dude, you're the only one bringing this stuff up. You think I'm going to bring it. You think I'm bringing it up to make fun of you, but you're the only one saying it right now. Don't pin it on me, asshole. I'm trying to get to the bottom of why you would buy a chicken sandwich from Burger King. First of all, why would you do that? And second of all, why would you let it sit for 9 hours before you ate it? Third of all, why would you top it off with fries from 7-Eleven?
I didn't live in Los Angeles. I didn't top it off with the fries from 7-Eleven. That was the start of my day.
Okay, you live in Los Angeles.
You
have access
to
some of the best food. Some of the best food out there. And you eat that bullshit. I'm done.
Finished?
Yeah. No, I am. See how calm I am? Man, that helps me.
Listen. No. Ryan's on a bender today with he must have drank some caffeine.
Haven't had caffeine in a solid week and a half. Anyways.
With that being said, I picked it up because I knew I was going to have a couple of drinks and I was out. So I was just like, let me just grab something. And I had a coupon of like a buy one chicken sandwich, get a second one free thing. So I just used it. So that's why I went there. That's why I let it sit out for 9 hours. Do you want to talk about how I shit down my leg?
No, I don't. But I want to know, you said you went out and you had drinks. Did that potentially contribute to the sickness the next day?
It might have. You know what? You know what the craziest thing is? You know what the very last puking session was after I came home? The worst thing about having the food poisoning I came back from the hospital. The worst thing about the food poisoning wasn't the shitting and puking as much as the anxiety. You know, like when you get butterflies when you're nervous?
Uh-huh.
I couldn't stop the butterflies for fucking hours, dude. Like,
because you were scared and you felt that way?
I don't know why. I just was so anxious that it was like having a constant anxiety attack for like 7 hours, it felt like. So then...
Even after they told you it was just food poisoning, or even after
they didn't tell me it was food poisoning. They said, we don't, everything looks fine. Yeah. You know? So then I came home and I'm laying in bed and I wasn't having any of the effects except for the anxiety and just kind of feeling like, I fell asleep. I woke up. When I woke up, I felt acid reflux. And I had read earlier that butterflies can be caused by acid reflux. And I did happen to drink a lot of White Claw the day before.
If you're throwing up, I mean, you're getting...
Well, I hadn't thrown up. I hadn't thrown up in about 7 hours at this point. So I ate the acid reflux. Or I ate the acid reflux. I ate the antacid. I almost did not make it to the toilet. However, that was the last time I puked, and it like cleared it up. From that point on, I've been fucking golden. Like it never happened.
Oh, you took like a Tums or something to like
and it
made you sick. Yeah,
and it just instantly fucking cleared out whatever was left.
Yeah, oof, that's no fun, dude. Sorry.
No, I don't need your sympathy. I was telling you because it's a story of something that happened to me last week.
You know what? As much as I wish food poisoning wasn't a thing and it's not fun, and I don't want any of my friends nor myself.
I never had it before. This was a first. It's fucking crazy.
Oh, it's awful. It's absolutely awful. I played a show with it one time.
How?
How is because I woke up with it on the day of having a show.
How'd you get it?
From pizza. It was a veggie pizza, so it had like broccoli and white sauce and cauliflower and all that stuff on it. I think
my favorite.
I think the broccoli was, it's delicious pizza. I can't eat it anymore because of that. But I used to like that kind of pizza.
I went to Rafalo's the other day.
Oh, speaking of pizza, I got to go back to that. I mean, that's a new place. Shout out Rafalo's.
Place is great, dude. That should be our place. We go there, have some wine. They have crafts of wine.
Who's the interrupter now, bitch?
Me, bitch.
Yeah. Anyway, so I dealt with the what you call it, food poisoning all day. Finally got to a point that I was just like, okay, let's get to the show. Laid curled up on the bench, getting to the show. My friends were lovely enough to help me set up so I could lay down backstage. And by the time the show came around, I was like not well, but also knew that I probably wasn't going to puke. And I played the show with a bucket beside my amp case. And then my singer was kind enough to let everybody in the crowd know that I had been having problems all day. So that's always fun for everybody to know. Thanks for that. No, and then that's
were you in the band? Were you in Warner Drive when we played with Graveyard?
No, I was not.
The bass player at Graveyard was fucking headbanging, playing the music they play. The dude puked, just puked, like projectile puking, kept going, never stopped.
Dude, I was talking about this yesterday. At the Hot Ones wing night with Frankie from Cherry Monroe.
What, because the Graveyard thing?
No, but you were saying the dude from Graveyard puked and kept playing.
Yeah.
Well, we were playing at Snitch in New York City in Cherry Monroe days, and we played at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. was our set time. And it was packed. That was the time that people were out. It was a whole scene thing. But we got there at 4:30 to load in. So loaded in, got set up, 4:30, played at 2 a.m. What are you going to do for, 8 hours? Is my math correct? So we started drinking some
You
more.
ever wonder what the hurry up and wait bullshit's about?
The only thing I can guess would be like a traffic thing because it was New York City.
But what gig doesn't do that? Every gig, show up at 2, 3 o'clock, do sound check. You play the Roxy in LA, show up at 3 o'clock, do sound check.
And then just sit around and do nothing. So we're there and we get set up and there's nothing to do. So we start having some drinks, whatever. Come 2 a.m., we're feeling pretty loose, and like it's this really really small stage. So like there's the sound guy was next to Frankie, and he like gave him a shot like mid song, I guess, with like pour in his face kind of a thing. And I look over and I just see him turn around and go blah on his amp. Kept playing.
Did he spit it out or puke?
He puked mid set.
Yeah,
puked all over his amp mid set.
Dude, that's
didn't
the
stop.
worst thing.
Mid song, I meant. Didn't
What?
stop playing. I feel like he didn't appreciate my story.
What an intrusive move when somebody tries to get you to take a shot. When you can't do anything about it. It's like,
bro,
what kind of fucking asshole are you? Like, get out of my I can't breathe over here. Move. You know?
We were in Pittsburgh, Kansas. The reason
what
I
an
remember
oxymoron that is.
I know. The reason I remember it was Pittsburgh, Kansas. The only reason I remember it was Pittsburgh, Kansas is because of this story I'm about to tell you. We're playing. We're halfway through our set. Someone brings a tray of shots up, as they do when you're in music. I suppose that's a sign of I like you. So we appreciate it, and we all take it. And there's nothing with it. I don't have any water on stage. I don't have I have nothing. I do the shot, and it's just like fire. It was awful. I found out later they brought up shots of 151 for the band. And that made me think maybe they didn't like us. Maybe they didn't like us. Maybe they didn't like us, and they were just like, let's see.
Maybe they're like,
maybe
they'll be better if we get them drunk.
Yeah.
maybe they'll take off that guy liner if we get them drunk.
And you know what? They were right. We were, and we did. We cried it off.
You know what the weirdest thing is? Dudes who have beards. Like right now, if I took off my glasses and I had guy liner, that would just be straight up weird.
Why?
Facial hair and beards don't. Facial hair and guy liner doesn't match. It's like either take the feminine approach or take the non-feminine approach.
Let's take this apart because they both exist at different times. Guy liner was a thing of the 2000s. Facial hair, not so much then. Facial hair is a thing kind of now.
Do you see guys wearing eyeliner with that?
I haven't seen anybody wearing eyeliner.
That's what I'm talking about. Eyeliner with the hair on the face. It's like masculine, feminine. Make up your mind. You want to be feminine or masculine? It's confusion.
I'm going to go ahead and go to bat against you on this one because I haven't seen anybody presently wear guy liner in a long time.
I have. Whatever the time frame is, Harris, guy liner, beard equal weird, dude. That's all I'm saying, yeah?
I'm gonna. You don't have to. Don't say names. It's what. Have you seen somebody with a beard and guy liner at the same time? I cannot think that I ever have. Maybe I just didn't.
I have, and okay. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to name bands. I'm not going to do any of that. I'm not even going to name shows because I could tell you. Also, I give you the date of it.
I was going to let you sit here. I was going to let you sit here and fish. You're eventually going to say, it was this guy on that date and this.
I'll just tell you this. The only hint, I give one hint. And I was in the band. I guess I'm still technically in the band. One hint. The show happened in March.
This past
That's
March?
all you got. No, it happened in the month of March sometime between
in
2008 and 2024. It happened during the month of March.
All right, internet nerds, go research.
Dude, every March Wander Drive played.
I know I kind of had a thing last episode about the comments, but if anybody could find out, I would actually appreciate that comment. Johnny's talking about so-and-so from such and such band at whatever venue in 2014. Got a beard and guy liner on.
All right, never mind. I'm not even gonna go there.
Now you got to finish that. Yeah, and on that note, you got to finish this podcast. What you were just gonna say.
I can't do it. It's calling someone out. I can't.
I don't want you to call someone out. So on that note, close it out with something different, big guy.
Well, we've been talking for this long. I've all right. Okay. Hello and goodbye. All right. Like, subscribe, and report. Like
you're just jumping right in. You're just. I thought you were going to say like on a closing note. I'm going to go to blah 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 on Tuesday.
Well, maybe I will. Maybe I fucking will. If you just shut the fuck up. All right. On a closing note, Ryan, shut the fuck up already. Like, subscribe, and report. Make sure you hit the little bell. Right? That's supposed to do something. I don't know. Get a little algorithm shit going.
Can I answer you?
Today was a boring episode. I mean, I don't even know what we talked about, but I hope you enjoyed it. I slid down in my chair, then I got back up, and then I slid back down, and then I got back up, and now I'm going to leave. And on that note, goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. what, dude?
I think it was a fun episode. Whatever.